As long as we come on air every evening, the whole world must listen. As long as we preach this very gospel, Chukwokika Abiyama must be with us. Therefore, without any further hesitation, we must proceed to offer every prayer to Chukwu Okike Abiyama who resided in heaven. Therefore, as we always commence, not from today, but from of old, our Father who art in heaven, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee. All over this very planet that you created, they are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained, that this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit, because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day. Chukwu Abiyama, believe we're whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth, to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy. Because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all these we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. He said, my name is Nnamdi Kanu.
Because the end time is so near. Agwawati matianodi, eburisi yana tesu, jiri ebe kuha kwese. Makanu panu boko, opa kichiria, abona boso mwenye, ona yeku chikona kana. Asi mabura kuno male, ya buru miyaru, na mongara pala namu, sorondi bozo. Wapadu maketo. Money is not everything. Let's fight for our freedom. For our freedom is our right. Papa Mubaram si Nadia Frabalamu Iyabuna Nemenu Kambu Paraya no Makano Jife Wata Winyakaye Akalobe Ilo Deseya Oye Wife Waparani Feya Nikabu Paruko Biafra is my life. Biafra, and we must go back to our land. Carry the Fepano to go if I would get married 4 years ago, gonna talk in me also. Bongo no dira kuri kahala. Mano yes na bugoga na hibu. Wesi no choro wa Nigeria. ya biko soro ndị Hausa la ugwu Hausa ka anyị nwezoro nwanne ebe ahụ maka na ọ bụrụ na olu onugwu Hausa azụ egwu gọvanọ isi na ọ ga-achịtakwa ndị Hausa ọfụma sabotage iwe wepụ aka n'ofe maka na ọwọkwa n'aka mmadụ bụrụ na fujikwe n'anya lekwa mmiri ruru eru ọ ga-esi maka su na ruo ọ ga-adị ka abayọla bikọrị enta sori ndị Igbo tụrụ ilu si agwawa timati anọdị eburisi ya na tiesoro jiri ebe bụ ha kwesị maka nụkpanụ boko ọkwa tichiri ya agbọ na-agba ọsọ ndị ya ruo ọ naghị ekwuchikwe n'aka na a sị ma ọ bụrụ ọgụ n'ọmara ya bụrụ obi ya ruo na mụ gara pala na soro ndị mba ọzọ ọkwado maka ego money is not everything. Let's fight for our freedom. For our freedom is our right. Papa mo baram si na Biafra balamo iya buna nemene kambu paraya no maka no jife wata wenyaka ye akalo be ilo lese ya oye mufe mo para ni fe ya
Sabotu asinine asimon wepake enwe n'ofe tupu ọghọla aka mmadụ. Maka ifi ego, I want to let you know that money is not everything. Biafra that we all seek is the ultimate. As we enjoy this very piece of music from a young Biafran, I want you to rethink. Search your heart and know where you stand. Are you standing with the SABOS, or you are standing for the truth, which is the ultimate restoration of the kingdom of Elohim Chukwokikabia Mabineligwe on this planet Earth?
lekwa mmiri ruru eru ọ ga-esi maka su na ruo ọ ga-adị ka abayọla bikọrị enta sori ndị Igbo tụrụ ilu si agwawa timati anọdị eburisi ya na tiesoro jiri ebe bụ ha kwesị maka nụkpanụ boko ọkwa tichiri ya agbọ na-agba ọsọ ndị ya ruo ọ naghị ekwuchikwe n'aka na a sị ma ọ bụrụ ọgụ n'ọmara ya bụrụ obi ya ruo na mụ gara pala na soro ndị mba ọzọ ọkwado maka ego money is not everything. Let's fight for our freedom. For our freedom is our right. Papa mo baram si na Biafra balamo iya buna nemene kambu paraya no maka no jife wata wenyaka ye akalo be ilo lese ya oye mufe mo para ni fe ya nka go paruko Biafra is my life. Biafra babalamo and we must go back to our land and the kwano to go to if I would get married up 4 years ago, gonna talk in mayor, Bongo Rodira Kuni, Mano, yes, no, government, West in Ottawa, Nigeria. Yabiko solo ndị Hausa la ugwu Hausa ka anyị nwezoro nwanne ebe ahụ maka na ọ bụrụ olu Hausa azụ egwu gọvanọ isi na ọ ga-achịtakwa ndị Hausa ọfụma.
Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon, my wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world. You all are highly welcome to this very live presentation, reaching you all the way from the studio of Biafra Unite channel / television this very moment. Today's date is 23rd of June 2026, and the time right now is exactly 57 minutes top of the hour, regardless of your time zone and your state or country of residence. It is 3 minutes to 8 p.m. in the land of Biafra. And I want you all to understand that Chukwokikabia Mabineligwe is with us, as we have come to do the needful this very evening. God Elohim, in his infinity mercy, is with all of us. My wonderful and beloved brothers and sisters all over the world, as you have gathered here this evening to listen to this very gospel, I welcome every one of you and kindly welcome others as you are welcome to this very live presentation. Ndị Igbo si nọ na-agbụ anụ gbaa ajọ ọsọ agba ya ajọ egbe. N'ebe nwata na-ebe akwa atụ aka ma nne ya anọghị ya, nne ya ya anọ lele ya, maka na ife na awọ anala agba ọsọ ife na nkịtị. A lot of things have been happening for the past 1 week in this very struggle for the restoration of the kingdom Elohim, kingdom of God in Biafra land. And we are not going to be silent, because when the good people are silent, the evil thrive in the land. When the honest people are silent, evil thrive in the land. So it will be a criminal offense for people like us to keep quiet and allow evil to thrive in the Biafra restoration and in Biafra land. There's this very word that I always say, no Kenyanara kanka negwomaba. No matter how the bones become weak, an elder can never grow old in the dance that he knows how to dance best. We fought this battle in 2021, even though even then it was tougher, because some of the folks who have woken up in this final battle, in this, or should I say, at this moment, some of folks that have woken up now from their sleep were all then fighting against us. So the battle was larger than how it is or where it is right now. But as at then, we stood our ground because we knew deep down in our heart that we were standing on the path of the truth. We stood our ground against all odds when everybody was afraid to speak, because we all knew that power rested on DOS when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was taken. We knew. So everybody was afraid to speak. We stood our ground. We defied the odds against all odds, and we spoke the truth to mankind. And today, this is the result. If you think that we are pushovers, or we are nobody, or we are not relevant, I want you to go and check the people who have woken up today and check our messages in 2021. Then you will know that we have truly fought a good fight. And I am very, very proud of that. So therefore, I have a message for all of us this evening as the members of the criminal gang that have been expelled from this very struggle have gathered once again, like vultures as usual, planning to unalive Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the DSS dungeon. I want to let them know that the battle that they have taken to Sokoto has failed. It is dead even before they took up the journey. So I have a word and message for them this evening as they are gathering like vultures, which they are, including those that they sent to destroy Simon Ekpa and what we were trying to build from 2021, which I will be exposing them this evening. So I want every one of you to pay very close attention as we proceed to this very all-important broadcast this very evening. I welcome every one of you once again. Please endeavor to welcome others, because if I do a pota this very evening, up working on as you can see on the thumbnail on your screen, breaking news. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has defeated all saboteurs. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has defeated all saboteurs. That is the thumbnail of the program, and the headline says, a heavy blow to SABOS as Biafrans worldwide affirm full support and loyalty to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So I have some video clips which I'll be playing moving forward, and I have some screenshots to share with all of us. You are going to be connecting the dot. I have told you several times there are two ways that these mushrooms, these criminals that you see, dividing the house that Mazi Simon Ekpa and Joko managed to build with all of us, including you listening, all through the years, for the past 5 years, or should I say 4 years before he was arrested in Finland, managed to build a strong house fighting for the liberation of Biafra. All these criminals came and divided it, destroyed it, trying to make it a mockery. I told you that they are all from DOS. You thought I was blabbing. The same way I told you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went to Kenya from the house of Kanu Kanu. You all thought I was blabbing until just a couple of days ago when Kanu Kanu finally revealed the truth, which I've been speaking since how many years? Today, the vultures have beginning to align. They have beginning to come together. They have beginning to, speak in one mind, in one voice, all of a sudden. Oh, na de maki ife na eme mmadụ anwụ na kesi na na-amụta ife. They have come together because they can no longer hide. They couldn't hide anymore, so they have come together. They are now aligning and they are now speaking in one voice. By the time I show you the screenshots I have this evening, you will understand where I am coming from. when a group of people who pretend or who disguise themselves as a different set of people, as people who are not, following or who do not agree to each other, begin to speak in one voice, begin to speak in one tone, I want you to know that they are one people. So this evening, I'm not going to analyze anything when I will show you their, their outbursts and public utterances, but I would allow you to connect the dot by yourself. Just the same way I told you many things, many times, and many years ago. Some of you believed it, while some of you thought I was just speaking for speaking's sake. I was just blabbing. All of a sudden, those things began to manifest. It's the same way that I'm telling you today, and believe you me, they will continue to manifest. So without further ado, we are going to begin with this very video. Remember the thumbnail and the headline of this very program, which has said, Biafrans worldwide affirm full support and loyalty to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I want you to remember the title while we move. Nakageni Ugo Ebelugo Nambawu nke Pazua. So I have a couple of videos and screenshots which I'll be playing moving forward, and this is the first one.
IPOB, one family. IPOB, one family. One family.
Now, few hours ago, or should I say a day ago, 24 hours ago, we saw some, write-ups, some write-ups and old pictures of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, from different countries. We begin to see write-ups from the criminals, from the expelled criminals. Imagine when Fulani terrorists, bandits, and Boko Haram are doing TikTok, issuing statements on TikTok, doing TikTok live, issuing statements. That is exactly what we have in the struggle of Biafra today. You have criminals and bandits who are coming on X, formerly Twitter, issuing statements, putting old IPOB pictures of where they gather and when they were protesting, while adding some write-ups, claiming that some countries, I saw them, they claimed IPOB Ghana support DJ Chike Dozier. I saw them claiming that IPOB South Africa support Chike Dozier. I saw them claiming IPOB UK of all people, support Chike Dozier. I saw them putting up write-ups from different places, claiming that they support Chike Dozier without any video evidence. I saw today where they showed about seven criminals in South Africa, about 7 of them or something, just within that range, shouting Chike Dozie Kahageso, Chike Dozie Kahageso. I was laughing at them. I found 5 people that I know who have made videos, countless of videos with Chibuze Guato on social media. I saw 5 of them, 5 Madi said, from those criminals, those idiots from South Africa. claiming that they are in Chikedozie Kahage, so that in support of Chikedo. I noticed 5 or at least 5 of them who are in cahoot with Chibuze Egwato. Chibuze Egwato, who is a terrorist, who is among those unaliving Igbo youths in Igbo land, doing kidnapping and collecting ransom in Ali Igbo. Chibuze Egwato. Nwadiane kedafa ya no Joy Bokwe na Lagos. Chibuze Egwato bu senior sister Joy Bokwe ofunna. Also no bo as after deny ya kamalu moye deny family na public. I am saying it in the public and I'm 100% sure that he's listening, he's watching this program. Chibuze Egwato mago bu senior sister Joy Bokwe pota deny ya na public. Let us see if you have the guts to deny your family. All of a sudden, Obluzin demonafaya apotazine koku Biafra. Just the same way we exposed Tobo si Osuimi. The same way we exposed Tobo Osuimi. Ode candidate oto ana apotana aba Biafra mba mpotana respond to them. People that na known saboteurs. Ilozoni feni nedenowa no sino baraga. So those criminals, those idiots shouting Chikedozekage, so 5 of them are walking hand in hand with Chibuze Egwato. So what do you expect? What do you expect? Now, I want you to watch the group of Igwe Mado. At least, even though I hand on a one place, even though I hand on a one room or one hall, but at least a full group of Igwe Mado declaring or making their position known to the whole world. I want you to watch this.
Yes. Mana Enugu State. Yes. Getting soon. And I make a little Enugu. They get to a bumper. Where on the hand when you run out, you go and you come. Yes. I was supreme leader. Yes.
Okono na full group of Igwe Mado. There was no notice. Eziokwa hoku. Agwa ho na esili har arusingwa. Agwa ha na enwere turkey, mo na enwere chicken. Just only one notice. Onye nke azibe, agbako within 30 minutes. Eme declaration. No meeting, no no notification, nothing. Just agwaro phone egwi bi onye or circulate. Within 30 minutes. Abakome declaration. This is how you know people who are sincere. Watch this. Enugu State.
Actually, make a word, matter Picono. Only going on in where on and give a cook. So, see, I can't marabo, near my land there, the strong Biafrans. Yes. None the cook. On young on like joke music. Where would the US? Yes. Manaketa. I know the get what you are called. None the cat will be able to right. In on a well, we know where you have a hagger. Yes. Nnamdi Kanu, our dissolve right. Yes. He dissolved the office. Yes. One with the right. He made office. Any kind of office. All Kulada, and Nnamdi Kanu, our leader. Onye ọbụla na-eso n'ebe Nnamdi Kanu nọ, onye bụ saboteur. Ndị iro abatago n'akụkụ be anyị dịgasị iche iche mana kedu ọ bụ na aba n'ọgbaghara ya ndị ga-achụpụkwana ndị ha ha ga-abịa anwụrụ anyị ka ọkụkọ biko nụ ihe a ka anyị ga-enweta egbe gee Nnamdi Kanu ntị onye sa anya agụ ya kunye ka anyị kunye egbe soro ya n'azụ IPOB.
So this is from Enugu. Of course, when I say Enugu, I mean old Enugu. This is from Enugu, and I have more for you. Are you ready? Let me hear you say yes in the comment section if you are ready. Are you ready for more? Are you ready for more? I want you to say yes in the comment section. Because Obuna Abahozo Weremba or Manchi, you cannot lead the dead. It is impossible for you to lead the dead. You can only lead the living. And if the living does not want you to lead them, you cannot, force your way. You cannot impose yourself to the living. That is the reason why there is no any country that is moving forward in Africa. Because Anywabundi COG, we have a lot of problems. African people have so much problems that we cannot be able to solve by ourselves unless we have somebody like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu all over Africa. I'm telling you the truth. And as God may have it, in Biafra land, we have two. We have Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and we have Mazi Simon Ekpa. So tell me, why are we not going to be prosperous? Tell me, why are we not going to be prosperous? Tell me, why are we not going to make it? You cannot impose yourself on the people. You must allow the people to make their decision and their choice. And when you have the likes of these criminals, Chike Dozie, Chinasa Nworu and criminal gang, they are criminal gangsters, Abanim, them or former, them, all of them, them. When you have these criminals, and then they shift their members, their hidden members, into the former brigade formed by autopilot. They move in their members into the old brigade or into autopilot that formed brigade. They shift them in order to destroy autopilot from inside. When you have their members in this movement, you will always see them imposing themselves on the people, even when the people do not want them or recognize them. They'll be forcing themselves in because the sole target is to sabotage the struggle, to sabotage the movement, because they will always do the bidding of their masters, those that sent them. Something great has happened in this very struggle recently through the video that was released by the members of the Biafra Liberation Army, in which they address themselves as the ESN. I will come there. Pay attention. We are going somewhere. I'm taking you to somewhere. Just pay attention. Nesi mi Igbo. Ngatu penyu n'oru. Gente. This one is from Ebonyi State. I played you the one from Enugu. Now we are watching from Ebonyi.
IPOP, one family. IPOP. IPOP unit, Ebonyi branch. Yes, sir.
Unit to Obokwane Ebonyi niile. Unit, just a unit.
I see IPOP maka ihe a na-eme na IPOP keta n'ụwa niile. Onye anyị kwuru azụ bụ Nnamdi Kanu. Ọ na-akụche ka ọ nọ wee wepụ obi elu wee tinye Chike Doziem. Chike Doziem abụghị ya bidoro DOS. Mana ugbu a anyị achọgo ka ọ pụọ na onye nrutu ibe ya nrutu. Anyị niile a na-agba mbọ ka anyị nwee freedom of Biafra. Ma bụrụ ofu onye na-achọ freedom Biafra. Onye asị ya pụọ nọ n'akụkụ ka ibe ya nrutu ya pụọ. Ịma na ebe a na-esi ọnwụ na ọ property.
All because of Ifefa na-elite na onwere ife ọzọ. Onwere ife ọzọ. All because of Ifefa na-elite. Nothing else. Anybody singing a Chike Dozie fa, Chike Agasa afa, na-achọ freedom, na-achọ Biafra. That person is your worst enemy. That person is your Tinubu. Anybody who told you that Chike Agasa afa, na-achọ freedom, that person is your Tinubu. That person is your Gowon, Yakubu Gowon. That person is your Muhammadu Buhari. I am telling you, pump and plan, the gospel truth. Anybody mepelo n'ugwago na Chike Agasa afa ka mkpọ ya ihe ọ na-aza Chike Dozie ha na-achọ freedom. Chinasa Nworu na-achọ freedom. Onye ahụ abụghị Yakubu Gowon. Ijide ya gbaa ya egbe. Ijide egbe gbaa ijide mama ihe ọ bụ na iji maa ya. Make sure na ịrapụ ya or na with ahụ ya dị intact. Make sure that such a thing doesn't happen. Unless you're in a developed country. Ebe law na-eme exist. If you made in a developed country, ebe law the non-existence. A call on ya couple ya make sure that your best friend, make sure you never pick his call anymore in your whole life. Obunino na zoo, somebody gwagị na Chike Dozie fa, Chike Agasa ha ga-achọlụ gị nwere onwe, ma ya mma ka ọ nwụọ, onye ọsọkwa ya bụrụ. Because onye achọlụ ka gụnwa nwụọ first. Onye achọlụ igbugo. Any kompupu nọ na Switzerland with ego niile akpụrụ ya. With ego niile ebunyelu fa. I'm going to play some audio. With ego niile ebunyelu fa. Ọnọlụ na Switzerland na-ekwu oyoyo. Na-ebi with ndị ọcha. Ụmụ ruru maazị ndị ọcha. Ọ na-ebigheli aka. Chinasa Nworu zokpuo. Ebe obi bụ before na Kuwait. Zokpunyu anya onwe ya n'afọ ya onwe ya ma onye ọ bụ. Ọ ya bịa achọlụ gị freedom. Na sabotage Mazi Nnamdi Kanu nọkwa na nga o. Na sabotage Simon Ekpa pụtalụ na-etiwasị isi si ma ịhapụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ife dị Igbo ofu eme. A na-agba ya mgba. Sponsor protest na Finland. Megide atụọ ya nga ofu onye n'ime ha pụtasị na ya accomplish go his mission na this very struggle. Mmadụ pụtasị gị na onye dị otu a na-achọlụ go freedom. Ikwe while Mazi Nnamdi Kanu nọ na nga na-atali Igbo afụfụ. Na-atali Igbo afụfụ. A prince for that matter. Are you aware that Simon Ekpa is a heir apparent to a throne? Na village ya. They are aware na Simon no onwe bụ a heir apparent. That he is a prince and not just a prince, a heir apparent. No nyanwa kwesị ịbụ eze na village ya now. Simon Ekpa njọkụ. Are you aware that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a heir apparent na village ya? No question no chairs na. Anaitu Igwe Onoluna, these two great men, Nolonanga, Natali Bafufu. Natali, the people that have established their lives personally and personal wise and family wise. Propagate their thrones. Natali Bafufu. Somebody put an agwagi to insult such people. Somebody put an agwago. Keep on your do to us. Keep on the do to us. You are not supposed to exist. Ikwe say den don't know why. Because he bought den dozu kama. So we will be
If I be able to fight for one guy now wants to see a benine, natural freedom of Biafra. Also, an annual. One on Obodo, you will not find one ever with this now one bonus. Eh? 1 night working on a prison. A boy 28 men, a pair. Boy, Lubuara, a pair. Boy, now, boy, now, boy, no pussy. Eh? Boy, not free waker. Boy, no words. Eh? What I can acquaint when you pay a prison, I cannot ever. Question on moon make I talk a highway freedom. One day, I'm not the Carlo Gadra and Rome. Our leader, what I work freedom of that. Onye Australia bro, Oma Wopu, Obiai, Eben Nnamdi Kanu. Obiabu number 1, prayer number last. Biafra. Omo onye ọbụla. Onye asi apụ n'akụkụ ya jiri nwayọ pụọ ka onye ọzọ baa n'ọchịchị ihe anyị chọrọ bụ freedom of Biafra. Nobody will challenge him. Ihe anyị chọrọ bụ Biafra. Onye ọbụla ga-enyere anyị aka ya enwee freedom si n'afụfụ anyị na-ata wee pụọ onye aka iso ibe ọkwa ya ka anyị kwuru
Nnamdi ka anyị ga-eso. Nnamdi ka anyị ga-eso.
All right. So we are going to continue because I have a lot to show us this evening. So Biafrans have spoken. They have made it very, very clear of where they belong and where they want to belong and who they believe in. Any other person telling you otherwise, that person, just talking. The plan on Boko. Because it baffles me a lot. The way people jeku against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. When I say people, I'm talking about just these few criminals. In fact, it beats my imagination. The way they speak, these criminals, the way they speak against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. First and foremost, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu no nanga na atali afufo. Somebody say na ma ife, no mu ife o na eme. Putana akpali Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So sometimes njuo onwem, what is their problem? Nsobufa obu if like it obidolo ogenwa anu aputalo. They were using that woman to test the waters. That woman called Neka Chimezie. Optana pare Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Na pare Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Na ju sigini na-eme. Wanyi ojiko onwe ya aka. Edition now, you know, Oburu ya dey correct. continue with the same thing. Little did I know. Little did I know. No well in this Andrea. That DOS. When I say I'm talking about ex-DOS sent that very evil woman to come and test the water, help them test the water to see how the young people are going to react to the to the legalization of housing in the car. It's quite unfortunate. Couldn't believe it. We busted them until when they see that the woman couldn't do enough job for them, they now came out with full force. They came out with full force, and now they are doing their job by themselves. So, moving forward, let me show us something before we proceed, because I have a lot to show you this evening. I have a lot to show. If I adore these criminals, these ex-DOS members, and their agents in the old autopilot, if I adore her this evening, bo, vam. If I adore her this evening, bo, vam, ndosa kaya meha. Ndosa. So, before we proceed, let me remind us, not even us, let me remind them that we still have their voice note, which they sent through one of their agents. Remember, I told you when I was playing this same voice note that I would never play any voice note from that same idiot again. The reason why I'm playing this is because it is the same voice note which I used on that program that day. Remember, just bear this in mind. The same voice note, not a different one. That is number one. Number two reasons why I'm playing it is because it is now corresponding with what we are doing today, what we are talking about today, which is what has happened already. Both the ex-criminal DOS members and, of course, the dot that we are connecting this evening, because they are members that they sent in disguise to come and destroy autopilot Kumbrigi. They are beginning to align. They are beginning now to speak one voice. So I'm going to play the same voice note in order to refresh our memory, and then I will start showing you some other things that will shock you. Then we'll begin to connect the dots. I want you to pay very close attention while we proceed.
Because ebe ndị be ya achọghị support ndị ahọpụta ka ha na-echekwa obodo anyị, and ndị ahọpụta ka ha na-echekwa obodo anyị, ndị nwanne anyị nwoke na ndị otie gbakọrọ aka sị mba na ndị a ga-echekwa obodo anyị. Ndị be ya achọghị support ya, but ụfọdụ ndị support, some of them pụtara na-claim in the name of na ha na-echekwa obodo, wee use way na committee criminality. Aka na-akpọ ha ruo echi ndị autopilot. Nyanwu ugo eburugo na mgbanwu now. Ndị ahụ na-pụtara ichekwa obodo si na ha adugo due, and ka ha do withdraw ha from every corners in the southeast. They are no more in any corner in the southeast.
There's this woman, this young lady, young Igbo lady called Achalugo. That very Achalugo, I don't know if you people heard me when I was, when I was talking about her. She did something very, very, very unique. and something that this set of people have proven beyond every reasonable doubt that they are incapable of doing. What that lady did was coming out in the public to tender unreserved and public apology to all people that she offended, and the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was on top of her list. She made it very, very clear that they were instigated to begin to attack Mazi Nnamdi. That is the reason why they never presented any evidence of the so-called wrongdoings of Mazi Nnamdi to date. Up until today, they never presented any single evidence of all the things they claimed that Mazi Nnamdi committed. So that very lady, I like her so much for that very singular act, that very singular move that she made, that has distinguished her from the lot. I'm telling you today, God in heaven bear me witness, that has distinguished her from the lot. So, the message which I'm sending to these people who have been selected, if you know that you are among those who fought this very struggle, who sabotaged this very struggle, because once you sabotage Samanepa, you have sabotaged Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There are no two ways about it. There is no any way you can, you can escape yourself. No. Because apart from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, there is no any other person that is innocently fighting for the restoration of Biafra other than Simon Ekpa, or more than Simon Ekpa. Not other than, because there are other innocent people, me myself included. But I'm telling you, other or more than Mazi Simon Ekpa and Joko. There is no any other person innocently fighting for the liberation of Biafra more than Simon Ekpa. So if you know that you are among those that sabotaged him, supported the unaliving of Igbo youths who came out to fight for the freedom of Biafra, and you are among those who sponsored or participated or supported the illegal protest that DOS took, staged in Finland, and supported those who went to bear false witnesses against Simon Ekpa and Joko in the Finnish court that led him to prison. If you are among those who committed these heinous atrocities, I want to tell you categorically, you must come out, no matter your position, no matter what you think you are, no matter the position you've been given, you must come out to tender unreserved apology, not just to Simon Ekpa and Joko, but to all Biafrans. Because you sabotage Simon Ekpa, you sabotage Biafra, you sabotage Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Don't tell me, I didn't know. Do it as Achalugo did. Achalugo said she didn't know. They were instigated to attack Simon Ekpa. Do the same. If you do it, your name will not change. Look at Achalugo today. She's still there powering, doing her thing. And she's doing it while her heart is clear. Her conscience is clear. Her mind is very clear. But if you did all those things from 2021 to 2025 and 2026, now you're claiming that your eyes are open and you want to bury those things you did. You want to sweep them under the carpet. No, you are not being honest. You are not being honest. Let the truth be told. You dragged us down so much, protecting murderers, people that murdered Igbo youths who came out to fight for Biafra. If you think you can sweep it under the carpet, you are not being honest. That is not struggle or freedom fighting is being done. So I'm just sending message to those of them. I'm not going to go deep. I'm not going to go far. We are going to continue. So before we go into the, of course, the screenshots which I have, before we continue to play that audio of Ebe Kwense, I don't know how many of you, did you hear the audio? So we don't revisit the audio again. So we don't play the audio again because there's no need. Did you hear the audio when I played it? Did audio come out when Ebe Kwense told us that the DOS has withdrawn their ESN, that they do no longer have ESN in any part of Biafra land? Did you hear the audio? So we don't need to play the ugly voice again. Did you hear the audio? Let me know, just yes. Let me know in the comment section if you heard the audio so that we can be able to proceed. I'm only seeing one person saying yes. I've not seen others. Did you hear the audio of Ebe Kwense claiming that DOS has withdrawn ESN in Biafra forest? So a lot of people said they didn't hear it, so that means we are going to replay it. But before we play it again, let us refresh our memory.
To believe a commissioner called, the days were ticking. The days were ticking. A commissioner called, the days were ticking. Everything ready. The days were ticking.
Pay attention to this, please.
Ready, get everything ready from Monday.
What is happening here?
One camp has allied with me. You are TOS, LTSM, the other ones, the other parts, quarterly, Chinas and Wall. They have accepted that there are people eating human beings, there are people taking people's car, there are people kidnapping people, and they went out to list out their names.
I don't know if any of you
list out their names. IPOB members. So we have two camps.
Did you hear that? Asari Dokubo said that, let me play it again so you don't feel like I'm the one cooking up stories. Pay attention from the beginning, please.
So we have two camps. One camp has allied with me. You are TOS, LTSM, the other ones, the other parts, quarterly, Chinas and Wall.
Did you hear that? He said, so we have two camps. And remember that this video is not today. So for anybody saying their eyes just opened today, these very criminals called XDOS, Chike Dozieha, Chinas Anwuru, Abanyem and Co., or former them, all of them, they did not begin the sabotage of Biafra and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today. This is what everybody must understand, that their criminality and sabotage did not begin today. In 2021, before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya and renditioned to the zoo, these criminals have already begun the sabotage of Biafra. Before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya, they have started sabotaging Biafra. So this video you are watching is not today. Asari Dokubo, it's good to revisit the archives. Asari Dokubo said that IPOB now have two camps. One camp has aligned with him, which is the camp of Chike Dozie and Chinas Anwuru. Listen to the beginning again, and then I'll play you the second video.
So we have two camps.
So we have two camps.
One camp has allied with me.
One camp has aligned with him. One camp. And this is public. This declaration was made publicly, and none of the DOS members and their ERAT back then debunked it. Not even one person. Listen, he said, and one camp has aligned with him. DOS, Edoziem, he called the criminal Edoziem. DOS, Edoziem. Listen.
The other ones, the other parts, quarreling.
Did you hear that? The other one, quarrel. The other one is the other side, quarreling. And the Chinas and Woru, which is the group of the then IPOB DOS that aligned with us Asare Dokubo. And this is when he has sworn to cut the head of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So this very sabotage you see now did not begin today. This is what every individual must understand. Anybody who is telling you their eyes just open now, it is a lie. They must tell us what they were gaining before. Because all these things have been in the public from the beginning. Are you paying attention? It is clear. Now let me play you another video.
Send a delegation with a Kenga, including the wife of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Did you hear that? He said, so the DOS with Ikenga Uruago, which is Chibuze Egwuato. I don't like calling that name Ikenga Uruago. We know what is Ikenga, and we know Uruago is a well-respected place in Igbo land. So people should stop using that name to refer to a criminal, a terrorist. He said, DOS, in conjunction with Chibuze Egwuato, and the wife of Nnamdi Kanu, the wife of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, sent delegation. Oh my God. Sent a delegation. Asari Tokumbo is the one telling us that they sent delegation, DOS, Chibuze Egwuato, and the wife of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I am showing you these things for you to understand how far these people went and when they began to sabotage the struggle and sabotage Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It did not begin today. So anybody that is being appointed in this current DOS, and you know that you have been with these people, working with them assiduously to sabotage Biafra, I cannot tell you to resign. But I can only tell you to come out and open your heart that you have repented. Tender public apology to Biafrans. Not even Samanepa, because Samanepa is only one person. Tender public apology to Biafrans and prove to Biafrans that you have genuinely repented. That young lady called Achalugo is a human being. She's a person. She also has her own ego, but she swallowed it to do the needful so that her conscience will be clear. Now, let us move. Pay attention to this, please.
To Finland to submit a petition, a copy of the petition that was sent to me, but unfortunately,
they submitted a petition to Finland, and the copy of that petition was sent to Asari Dokubo of all people. Especially in Igbo, Obu ataka anyị mmeri. I jolonjo. Igbo ajoka. That word I say Igbo amaka. Igbo ajoka. In one side, obukwa all sides. In one side, obu I jolonjo. I'm telling you the truth. Igbo amaka bụ n'ala Igbo amaka. Ani Igbo amaka. Man Igbo ajoka bụ na obu ndị Igbo. Not all Igbo, so some of them are joka. This is the honest truth. But I'm not surprised because every when he form here when we forge there. I think Otaka the number one in. But all this can kendi buy kali. So I'm not surprised. And that is the truth. Unless you want to camouflage, you want to hide the truth, you want to, if you want to pretend, you can pretend for 100 years. I don't care. But the truth is that Ubujola Njo, especially, Ndia no one were about Fulani. Ndia were about Fulani. Ubuajoka. Inesioni sendri Obra Asari Dokubo, and to show you, it did not end with Asari Dokubo. Only Asari Dokubo is the one who came out to tell us. I am 110% sure that this petition that was sent to Finnish government under Asari Dokubo was also sent to Igbo governors and Nigeria government. I can hit my chest and tell you that it is not only Asari Dokubo that has that petition, the copy of that petition. Nigeria government has it, and it came from the same ex-DOS. Plus the wife of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Inechani only sendre obura Asari Dokubo and Nigeria government. Because these are the people that they are working for. Shame on you. Shame.
I don't know whether I deleted or something happened. But a copy of the petition was sent to me. Calvin, you're welcome. And they accused Simeon Ekpa. DOS is the highest decision-making body in IPOB.
Please bear with the cracking of the video. The voice is clear, but bear with the cracking of the video. I am aware that the video is cracking. Let's just finish it.
This sent a petition to the Finnish parliament accusing the self-styled Prime Minister in exile of Bielsa of Biafra. Because this name is our own.
Okay, let us listen to the last one before we proceed.
And we told them that we will review. We will review these things. Now, a commissioner from one of the states called the Media and Publicity Secretary of IPO, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He told him that, please, you people calm down. Let us see what we are going to do. We told them, what are we coming down? None of you is talking the rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He said, bring your accounts. I will let us send in 40 million naira for you.
First of all, how many of you remembered when we were showing a bank transaction of Emma Powerless, Chike Dozie, China Sanworu, when they received 40 million naira? How many of you saw how many of you are aware in 2021 when we were exposing with bank transaction? How many, if you don't know, don't bother. Say you don't know, or you don't bother even speaking. But if you know within your heart, you are aware, you were here 5 years ago, when we were exposing a bank transaction of a Mapawales whom we even showed you the name, including his surname. In 2021, we showed you his surname, including his papa. How many of you were here? Chinasa Nworu, Chike Dozieha, how many of you were here when we exposed that bank transaction? How they were sent money, and we also showed you the person, the Igbo politician who sent that money to them. Chinasa Nworu confirmed that Nigerian politician of Igbo descent called Emapawales and told him to send his account so that they can send him 40 million. The question is, so that they cancel sit at home. Oh, remember, so that they can cancel sit at home. Let us listen to that again. Please pay attention.
That we will review. We will review these things. Now, a commissioner from one of the states called the Media and Publicity Secretary.
Did you hear that? He said a politician from one of the states. He didn't mention the state, and he didn't mention the name of the politician, because he need to, he needs to, of course, hide the identity of the politician in order not to expose the man. He hid the name of the politician and hid the name of even the state where he called from. Pay attention, because I'm Pogaga.
And we told them that we will review. We will review these things. Now, a commissioner from one of the states called the Media and Publicity Secretary of IPO, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He told him that, please, you people calm down. Let us see what we are going to do. We told him, what are we coming down? None of you is talking the rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He said, bring your account. I will let us send him 40 million naira for you.
He said, bring your account. Let us send 40 million naira to you. Chinasa Nworu is the one talking. Chinasa Nworu is the one talking, not me. This 40 million naira is for what? Let us pay attention.
Please, you people reverse the sit-at-home order.
You people should reverse the sit-at-home order. Chinasa Nworu is the one talking. That the politician from one of the states called Emapawales and told him to bring his account. Let him send 40 million naira to him so that they can reverse the sit-at-home. And now the question is this: did they reverse the sit-at-home? The answer is yes. So, I want you to connect the dots. This is very simple. Whether they want to claim they did not take the money, they rejected the money. Chinasa Nworu told us that a politician from one of the states in Southeast called them and told them to bring their account so that they can pay in 40 million naira so that they can reverse the sit-at-home. Now, whatever they said, whether they refused the money, he didn't say they refused it. What he said is that Mapawales told the politician, let him consult the DOS, that he is not the one who ordered it, but let him consult. Let me play it finish. Let me I want you to listen, because the voice is sounding like a telephone. You understand? So I want you to listen very, very attentively so you will understand him properly, because I don't want to be explaining what he said. Rather, I will analyze it. So pay attention, please.
From one of the states called the Media and Publicity Secretary of IPO, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He told him that, please, you people calm down. Let us see what we are going to do. We told him, what are we coming down? None of you is talking the rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He said, bring your accounts. I will let us send in 40 million naira for you. Please, you people reverse the sit-at-home order. Tell me, Mazi. Write a press. He said, the member is alive and maybe he's listening. He asked him, send me your account. I will put 40 million naira for you people. For IPOB, he said for Emma, so Emma told him, Emma Powerful told him, Emma said, look, I do not have power to rewrite this press release. I am not the one in charge, the DOS are the one who asked me to put this press release out there. How many million necessary? 40 million naira. And it was supposed to go to the entire IPOB or just the Powerful. No. He just told him, you get me your account. Okay, I will put 40 million naira so you people can rewrite. Do you understand me? The press release and cancel it. Okay, you understand? He was trying to bribe him essentially. To bribe him.
The simple question is this: did they reverse the sit at home? We have the common answer, and the common answer is yes. Emma Powerless, after speaking with the politician, he told the politician that I do not have power on my own to reverse the sit at home, but I will consult the DOS. After consulting the DOS, what happened next? On the 13th of August, they reversed the sit at home. They reversed the sit at home after 1 Monday observation. After 1 Monday observation, I want you to know the kind of people that you are working with. So now, we are going to begin with the, of course, the, what is it called? The screenshots, which I have here, and then we begin to connect the dots. Pay very good attention. A lot has happened in this very struggle. A lot has happened. So, we all know that just a couple of days ago, the BLA came out in the public on a video after Ebe Kwense Ariakaria made a treacherous and rebellious statement that the so-called DOS has withdrawn Eastern Security Network from the forest. In case you didn't hear it, I'm going to, no need of repeating it. There's absolutely no need. You all know the voice note I'm talking about. Ebe Kwense Ariakaria made a rebellious voice note of how DOS, removed, or should I say, removed ESN from Biafra territory. Ebe Kwense Ariakaria. Then, after that very rebellious statement he made, the ESN, BLA, whatever name you want to call it, came out with full force and made some videos redeclaring and reaffirming their full support and loyalty to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All of a sudden, boom, Osu, internet ngulu internet megini ngulu. Now, I want you to pay very close attention for those of you who have been following some individuals sheepishly. I want you to pay very good attention to see that if you are hating the ex-DOS members, listen and listen very, very good. If you are against the ex-DOS members, Chike Dozie and Co., but you are following one of these mushroom groups that spring out, that splitted from autopilot. If you are paying attention or following any of these mushroom groups that splitted out of autopilot, and you, in your mind you claim that you hate the ex-DOS, Angugo Borogo, Angugo Geka, Yangrogo ka Gare, because now I'm going to prove to you that these people are one people, they are one body. Agwalonge no na adị mma ka ife na-eme ma mmadụ anwụla ka esi na ya na-amụta ife, ka esi na ya na-eme gịnị na-amụta ife. I want you to pay very, very close attention because you go beligona mbawu. I have some screenshots, and all the screenshots here are 100% authentic. This is China Sanworu. After our angels made the videos they made from different commands across Biafra territory. Remember, I told you that very day which I was playing that very video from our angels, somebody asked a question in the comment section, and I told you, even when one of our brothers came into the studio to make a comment, he raised that same topic, and I addressed him the same way I addressed that question from the comment. I told you, listen, these men are addressing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu formed Eastern Security Network, ESN, to protect Biafra land. It was in his absence. Listen and listen very, very attentively before we go into this very, screenshot. It was in the absence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that the autopilot, whom Biafra Government in Exile Brigade, BLGIE, changed the name from ESN to BLA. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not the one that changed the name to Brigade, to BLA or Biafra Resistance Fighters. It was us that changed the name to BLA. And the reason why we did that is simply because after Brigade was formed, after the government in exile was formed, it became impossible to operate with a mere security outfit as a government. That's why hence the name was changed from ESN to BLA. Nothing else. Nothing else. The same personnel, the same faces, the same commanders, nothing changed. Everything was still intact, including the locations and the barracks and the schools. Everything remained the same. Nothing changed. The only thing that changed is the name and more firepower. More firepower. They became stronger because they became more equipped under BLGIE, led by Simon Ekpa. Nothing has changed. The same commanders. The same commanders that China Sanworu and Chike Dozie ha or Chike Agasaha no now shout their names on Radio Biafra, selling them out, giving their locations and their whereabouts to the zoos, zoo DSS and army, and they were unaliving them on a regular basis. The same people, nothing changed. They addressed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with the name that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knows very well. I want you to pay very close attention because this is very, very important. When they came out on video 2 days ago to address Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they addressed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with the name that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is familiar with. You are not expecting them to address Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with the name that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not know. That is the reason. It's like Simon Ekpa at the finished court, in the finished court. He made it clear when he was asked that there's a group called somebody remind me this group. There's a group called the USB. Simon Ekpa said it plump and clear that I don't know anything about that group. That the group he led was Brigi. BRGIE. He made it clear. No matter anybody who is coming out to make voice notes, making broadcasts, blah, 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 they went to visit Simon Ekpa 6 times, 100 times. All those nonsense. All those nonsense. That very woman called Olewunne, I cannot deny, she went to visit Simon Ekpa once. Only once. And it's the same people who are overseeing Simon Ekpa's visitation each and every week, every Saturday, are still the same people that took her to see Mazi Simon Ekpa and Joko. The same people. She should come outside and deny what I'm saying or debunk me. So that we can now bring the information, the chart, and the information of how she arrived in Finland and went to see Mazi Simon Ekpa and Joko. We will bring it. If she let her come out and debunk it. You understand? It is the same people who oversees the affairs of Mazi Simon Ekpa and Joko in Finland that took her to see Mazi Simon Ekpa. And she has only visited Finland once. They came out to claim how many times they have visited Simon Ekpa, 6 times, 100 times. Why are you lying to deceive Biafrans? Why? We cannot get this freedom with propaganda. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. Now, let us begin to connect the dots. China Sanworu made a tweet. You can see the date here, June 22nd, which is yesterday. He said, after that very video of our men, remember I told you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu only knows ESN as a name, which is the one he formed, and that is the one he can never deny. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, no matter the situation he found himself, he can never deny ESN. Whether he's in the prison, whether his appeal is coming, he can never deny ESN. As a matter of fact, the name of ESN was raised while he was in court. During his trial, ESN was raised. He asked them to go to play the video of T.Y. Danjuma. As I'm speaking now, the lawyers are listening. He told them to go and play T.Y. Danjuma when he said everybody, every group, every tribe must defend themselves because the Fulanis are here and they collude with the armed forces to unalive Nigerians. He also made reference of Amoteku. So the matter of ESN was raised in the court while Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was on trial. He never denied it. So anybody coming to tell you, oh, how could you talk about ESN? Why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in jail? You want to unalive him. You want them to buy him. His appeal is coming. So you care in the first instance. Do you care? So you care. Oh, yeah, anybody talking about ESN? Listen very, very good. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has never denied ESN in the first place. And when these men want to address Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which they have done day before yesterday, you expect them to mention the name that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu recognize. Just the same, if they say we are members, we are Biafra Liberation Army, and they are addressing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, how would Mazi Nnamdi Kanu understand who is talking? Even though he knows their voices and their faces, how would he agree that they are talking to him? When he formed them, he gave them a name, which is Eastern Security Network. Are you paying attention? So, them saying ESN is not in any way an error. It is not a mistake. I understand it 100% and perfectly well because they were addressing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They were reading IPOB Code of Conduct, which they have sworn allegiance to, and they are 100% members of IPOB. Now, Chinasa Nworu began his write-up with this. He said, we have ESN. We have ESN. Okay. No. We are not going to begin from this with this one. No. We are not starting here. We are not starting here. Let us begin with this one. Let us begin with this. Is it here? No, not this one. Not this one. Let us begin with this one. Okay, let's begin with this one. Pay attention, please. Now, Chinasa Nworu said, we have ESN on a major announcement. This life no balance. On a announcement. We have ESN. No, I don't want ESN. Or continue. We are ready to push out men already activated in their numbers of about 50,000, with others standby to be called up anytime needed. On a demagi fene me mamada anwụla ka esi na na-eme gịnị na-amụta ife. That very video of our men from different commands broke a lot of camels' back. Broke the camel's back. Broke a lot of people's hearts, which I'll be showing you now, and they will begin to connect the dots. Are you paying attention? Chinasa Nworu said they have more than 50,000 men standing by. And what is the motive of this tweet? Let us read further. He said, but these men cannot do more than they are equipped to do. In Affirm Ghana, he said, Biafrans must be aware that a lot is coming. Don't tell us you thought we said we have ESN. Make sure you rise and support ESN. Mazi Chike Dozieha, Live Radio Biafra update by FWPI 21st/6/2026. He said, support ESN. Now, they need money. They need money. Okay. Eba kind land. They need money. Chinasangolu need money. Ex-DOS need money. They need money. So you have ESN. Oh, you have ESN. No. We do not agree. You people told us through your current spokesperson, Ebekwense Ariakaria, that you have withdrawn ESN. You don't have anything. That is where we stand. We stand there. Let me remind you again, in case you have forgotten. In case I am not among those who forget easily. I keep a lot of record. My memory does not get full. That's one thing about me. My memory anaghị eju. Ịghọta ihe na-ekwu now. Anọ m na 3RB. My memory anaghị eju. Ebe nsi wee pụ iche. I'm sorry. My memory does not get full. So go ESN. You people have withdrawn ESN because nobody supporting them. So you have withdrawn them. Let me play that again before we proceed with China Sanwo-Olu sabotage. Before we proceed, because we have a lot to show you. We have a lot to show you. So listen, my people. Listen and listen very, very good. Let me remind China Sanwo-Olu before we go back to that screenshot and others that are coming.
Name of Nahade Chiko Bodo will use in not committing criminality. I can not have which will not a lot. Nyamu Gre Borgona Bow now. Ndaham na Potali Chiko Bodo si Naha do go do.
Okay.
And they can have to do a withdraw go from every corners in the southeast.
Okay.
They are no more in any corner in the southeast.
Okay.
How we withdraw go?
Okay.
So can the governor Susie?
So we have had him. This is from the DOS spokesperson, Ebekwedi Kalea. This is directly from DOS. And this is just a couple of days ago. Then after the same ESN they said that they have withdrawn, came out fully from different commands, different barracks in Biafra land. They came out to make their stand, address Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and address Biafrans, and made their stand, affirm their support and solidarity with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All of a sudden, boom, China Sanwo-Olu is now coming out to allege, to tell you and I that they now have ESN. And you want us to accept, you want us to believe you. No way. We stand on that, your initial word. If Rukwa, your spokesperson, Ebekwense, Okwa your spokesperson Guarani, Eba Wakaeko. You are not going backward. No. You told us you don't have any, you have withdrawn them, even though we know you don't have in the first place. But you told us you have withdrawn them and we stand there. So they need money. Anybody contributing a dime to the criminals, you are just doing that at your own peril. Go and see what is happening in Benue State. Go and see what is happening in Kogi. Go and see what is happening in Plateau State. Even to that, I'm telling you now, they just buried 44 people. They just buried 44 people. They claim that they are 22, but they are 44. You have to times them 2 or 3 times in Plateau State. So they need money. Now, let us remember we are now connecting the dot. As we analyze, we connect the dot. Right? Pay attention, please. This is the second sabotage of the criminals. They said, this one is very, very laughable. They said, IPOB Directorate of State suspend key leadership offices to shield movement from militia exploitation and false attribution of Southeast insecurity. IPOB leadership. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB Directorate of State, has indefinitely suspended the office of the leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the director of Radio Biafra with immediate effect. Mad people everywhere. Odibo na-achụ nna ya ukwu. Onwekwa ife nna na-afụ n'ụwa. Odibo na-achụ nna ya ukwu with immediate effect. They say in official statement dated 18 June 2026, the DOS cited the need to shield the movement from individuals and groups allegedly using the suspended offices to form new militias. To form new militias. To form new militias. I want you to outline that. To form new militias. Who are these militias that they are talking about? And how do they become new? How do they become new? So-called militias. Now, they said, commit atrocities and instigate fresh violence in Biafra land, crimes that are routinely attributed to IPOB and the ESN. Now, did you understand here what they said here? Commit atrocities and instigate fresh violence in Biafra land. Commit atrocities. This is the same word, the same way, the same word they used against Igbo youths who came out to fight for freedom in 2021, 2022, and unalive many of them. Because ndị Igbo si na ọ na-agba achọla igbu nwa nkịta enye ya aja afa before egbuo ya in order to justify the buying of a dog. Ihe bụ ụzọ nye ya aja afa ka o jikweta ọkpụkpụ anya were n'onu wee gbuzie to justify the buying of that dog. This is the same type of write-up that we witnessed in 2021 when they commenced the killing of Igbo youths, which is evil in the highest order. Unacceptable. The same allegation. They have started it again. I want you to check the date and mark it. Look at it here, June 22nd. They have begun again. They have started again. Chekwanụ ntị, geenụ ntị, tọọ n'anya naanị, tọọnụ ntị naanị. The worst is yet to happen. And I'm using this medium to talk to our angels to be very, very vigilant and careful. These people, it is impossible for them to stop when they have not accomplished their mission, which was sent to them by their paymasters. It is 100% impossible for them to stop. So all hands must be on deck. They say the suspension aims to prevent criminal exploitation of IPOB's name, protect innocent Biafrans from reprisals. Protect innocent Biafrans from reprisals. Ifugena, this is the methodology. This is the method of the Nigerian government activities. This is the method they act. They always try to prove to you that they are doing whatever they are doing to save you. That is the reason why when the Nigerian security agents, Nigerian Army or DSS, when they want to commit their heinous atrocities in Biafra land, they first of all tell you that how ESN is unaliving innocent people. which has never happened. There is no any evidence of any community or village running around, running helter-skelter, making videos and saying that they were being attacked by the members of Biafra Liberation Army, by the members of ESN. No community whatsoever in the entire Biafra territory that has been attacked or ransacked by the Biafra Liberation Army or ESN. No evidence, no video, no even voice note. No even voice note, which you know can be easily discarded because anybody can make voice note. There is no video, not even that voice note that can be easily discarded, not even one. Are you paying attention? So they said, the suspension aims to prevent criminal exploitation of IPOB's name, protect innocent Biafrans, to pretend as if they are doing this for the good of Biafran people. That's why you see them writing this trash. Protect innocent Biafrans from reprisals and draw a clear line. Any violence carried out under the suspended leadership offices will not be attributed to IPOB, but solely to the perpetrators. They said, this decisive internal measure highlights the urgent need to separate legitimate self-determination advocacy from criminal militancy and false flag operations fueling insecurity in Nigeria Southeast since 2021. Nigeria Southeast. In their mind. It's like not Biafra. No, not Biafra. In their mind, you are all Nigerians, not Biafra. You are not a Biafran. In Nigeria's Southeast, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can never make such comment. In Nigeria's Southeast, not Biafra land, not Biafra territory. No, in Nigeria's Southeast. Shame on all of you. Now, having shown you this is a proof that they are now fighting. They have been fighting the ESN. They have been fighting BA, whatever which name you call it. They've been fighting ESN all along. But now let me now show you. You see, this is the latest one. Like as I showed you the date. Look at the date. This one, the first one, 22nd, and then let us see the first. This is the first one, and then this is the second one, the same 22nd. Now let us begin to connect the dots. Pay attention. Look at this name. I'm on channel name Afa no. On channel name Afa. This is the footprint of Akbarawan Sima. In case you don't know, this is the footprint of Akbarawan Sima, who has been lying in wait for his time to come to carry out the onslaught that Nsima has planted in Biafra struggle. You all know Nsima is a pro Tinubu and APC. This is the ultimate footprint of Akbarawan Nsima. And you know who he's working with. He's working with Ogenkere. Now, he said, Biafrans, ask these groups of Bele Moswak lawyers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu why they are digging the grave for Nnamdi Kanu to be buried inside. He put June 2026, Ejimako tells Nigerian government, Nnamdi Kanu, who was kidnapped, Ejimako tells Nigeria government, that kind of labeling and the false allegation. Ejimako tells Nigeria government, Nnamdi Kanu, who was kidnapped by Nigeria for setting up Eastern Security Network ESN, has now commands and controls the same ESN from Sokoto prison while awaiting appeal for his release. Does it make sense? Do you think that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come and deny ESN? Otuana Simon Ekpano no oputano deny ya brigi. Kaputo deny ya BLA. Can Simon Ekpa deny BLA? Can Simon Ekpa deny BLA? Even though he's in jail. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can never deny ESN. I want to make it clear to them today that there is he has not denied them, even when he was not even, he hasn't been sentenced illegally. He did not deny them. In the court, he didn't deny them. Ask this criminal, what did Aloy Ejimako do to you? And let me throw this question to the public. Who are the people that has been fighting Aloy Ejimako all this while? I want you to answer me in the comment section. Who are the people that has been fighting Aloy Ejimako all along? It did not end there. Let's continue. Now, this one will shock you. As at the time this very screenshot was done, it was 18 hours ago. He said, tagging Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to anything you are doing here while he's in prison shows that you want to unalive him. You see, these individuals always come with a tone as if they want to save life. This is how Nigeria operates. Nigerian government, this is how they operate. This is how DSS and Nigerian army operates. They always come in disguise, like as if they want to save a life or they want to save people. But in actual sense, they are coming to destroy you. They are coming to unalive you, but they will come in pretense like they are coming to save you. This is Nigeria. We know how to decode them, and we know how to analyze them properly. Like as I said before, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never disassociated himself with ESN. He disassociates himself with from criminal elements, but not Eastern Security Network, because Eastern Security Network is not a criminal element. He floated them for the protection and preservation of our ancestral land, the land of Biafra. You understand? He never I was, televising, or should I say, I was broadcasting his court throughout the time Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was going to court, including the day he was illegally and biasly sentenced. Those court sittings were all live on Biafra Unite TV. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never for one day disassociated himself with Eastern Security Network. They never be criminals, and he knew that they are armed, because you cannot protect your land empty-handed while Fulani Marudas are ravaging and rampaging all over the Zoological Republic with sophisticated weapons higher than AKs. So there is no way you can protect your land with empty-handed. It's not possible. You can't even do it with double barrel or pump action. It's not possible. If you want to engage Fulani terrorists, you must be sophisticated. You understand? Now he said, attacking Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to anything you are doing here while he's in prison shows that you want to unalive him. You are all relieved. Now pay attention. He said, you are all relieved of your duties from BDF. I want you to pay attention. He said, you are all relieved. You know what is relieved? You are all relieved of your duties from BDF. Now, that means Asaki Gohan Chanine from BDF. He continued and said, you wear BDF uniform to say you are ESN. What a shame to you all. Now, he's talking to our men. He wrote this. ESN was dissolved into. I want you to caption this. He said, ESN was dissolved in 2023 and BDF emerged. Remember, it is one people. This is what I want you to know. It is the same people. The same people. There's no difference. He said, and BDF emerged. Anyone saying they are ESN now again, claiming to be controlled by Nnamdi Kanu in prison, is working for Nigeria. I want you now to remember this. I'm going to come back to this. We are connecting the dot. Remember, the people who have spoken like this already are members of the sacked DOS members. Are the members of sacked DOS officials. You understand? They are the ones who have spoken this way already. Remember here, ESN was dissolved in 2023. The same way Ebe Kwensi said that they have withdrawn ESN. Ebe Kwensi did not give us date when they withdrew ESN. Listen and listen very, very good. ESN was never dissolved. He said ESN was dissolved. I want to make it categorically clear that Eastern Security Network was never dissolved. The only thing that changed was the name. You cannot dissolve ESN only for you to appoint the same ESN and give them another name with the same personnel and the same commanders. ESN was never dissolved. We all know the meaning of dissolve. If you don't know the meaning of dissolve, you go and ask your dictionary. We know the meaning of dissolve. ESN was never dissolved. Rather, the name changed to BLA, and we did it, not the founder. I want you to understand, not the founder. We did it, not the founder. Are you paying attention? So he said ESN was dissolved in 2023 and BDF emerged. That is a typical lie. ESN was never dissolved. It was only the name that was changed. On all the Keputra now, say it chose it for Nigerian army. And it chose it for her Nigerian army. It chose it for her Nigerian camouflage. Does it mean that the army has been dissolved? No, let us be sincere to each other. Does it mean that the army has been dissolved? The question is, does it mean that the army has been dissolved? The answer is no. If you have an election and you remove a president via election or whichever means possible, and then you appoint a different person or you elect a different person to not even that one, because let me show you what is how you can dissolve an organization. If a military head of state emerges in a country, what they do is they dissolve all the democratic institutions in that very country. Both the Senate, House of Representatives, the political parties, every single thing that has to do with democracy will be dissolved, and they will never exist again under that same military regime. That is how you dissolve an organization. Are you paying attention? But when you change the name of an organization, it is not dissolving that organization. It has nothing to do with the dissolution of that organization. It has absolutely nothing to do with the dissolution of the organization. Not even a personnel was changed. The same personnel are still there. The same people. You only changed the name. So I want you to bear this in mind. And then now he put the pictures of not the picture. He added the video of our angels when they address Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And to make the matter worse, the video that he added is the video that NJ Makeup himself was the one that was speaking. You understand? The video, you can see it here. Look at the, follow the mouse. This is the video where NJ, look at NJ Makeup here. This is the video where NJ Makeup was speaking. He added that video. Not even the other videos whereby you can say, you don't know the people that spoke. They just mentioned the names of Igwe Butuzo. They mentioned Ogbobila Butuzo. They mentioned all of the commanders. This one, he added the video where NJ Makeup was speaking, which is coming from the command of Commander Gento's barracks. So what does that show you? That shows you that they are not even in thought. They are not. And when anything Masafelo in Ogunwero, these people are not there. When you Basalo how with the in Ogunwero, they have removed themselves completely from freedom fight. Ogunwero one completely. That's why they abandoned our men to die. Since 2024 November /2025 / early 2025, these people abandoned our men to die. Do you even have any moral justification to speak about BLA, BDF, or ESN? Do you have any moral justification to speak about them, people that you abandoned since November, December 2024 / early 2025? Do you have any moral justification to speak about them, whatever they do? Do you have any moral right to speak about them after abandoning them for how long? Since Samuel had issues. Do you have any right? Now, for him to attach the video where NJ Makeup is there, is the one speaking, reading out the code of conduct, that's to show you what they are doing. That's to prove to all of you, that's to prove to all and sundry that these people are not here for Biafra Freedom March. They are not here for it. Not at all, at all. Now, this one is coming from the group of Ogenkere and Parawasoni. Now, pay attention. It did not end there. I want you to capture this very message here. ESN was dissolved in 2023 and BDF emerged. Anyone saying they are ESN now again, claiming to be controlled by Nnamdi Kanu in prison, is working for Nigeria. Remember that word now. Let's move. This one is coming from Ngozi. Ngozi said, press release 6th, which is June 2022, 2026. You can see the date here, June 22, 2026. He said, nothing like ESN in Biafra land. Nothing like ESN in Biafra land. There is nothing like ESN in the entire newly declared 40 states of the Christian nation of United States of Biafra, USB. Anyone, now pay attention, she said, anyone or group parading themselves as ESN are criminal agents of the Nigeria terrorist state and has no place in our newly declared nation. Tell me, what is the difference between the statement of Ngozi Orabueze and Parawasoni controlled by Ogenkere? What's the difference? How long will I tell you that these people have no differences? They are the same. They just sent them to fragment the movement in order to destroy the movement from inside. Why are they now fighting the same people who have been defending our land? The good part is that Igwe Butuzo was in part of those that made that not even part of the Igwe Butuzo was the one that ordered the entire command to rise up and, or not even ordered, Igwe Butuzo agreed with all the commanders of the Biafra Liberation Army to make that very video. Igwe Butuzo, who is the general commander, the chief of armed forces of Biafra Liberation Army, is the one that commissioned that very press release across all BLA command in Biafra land. So are you now telling me, because you're no longer working with them, you abandoned them since 2024, since Simon Ekpa had issues, you abandoned them. Therefore, they are criminals. We cannot allow any unscrupulous element to tag Igbo youths, tag criminals. Kebu had the same thing Chinas and Woru did, and Chike Dozie, and the same thing they are still doing till today. I am using this opportunity to send message to these idiots and criminals. Nobody, we are not going to allow any unscrupulous element to tag Igbo youths for our freedom. Tag criminals. We cannot allow you to do that. We cannot allow you to do that. You can go ahead and do your shenanigans and confuse the gullible. I don't care. But for this man, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Zoku, we cannot allow you to destroy them. There is no any way will allow you to destroy them. You have fought, you have tried everything you could, you have abandoned it, you have fragmented the entire group, or should I say the entire the government. You fragmented it into 3 groups in order to starve them, in order to destroy them. You did it, you succeeded, you survived, you succeeded in doing it. But for you now to bring them out, to tarnish them, to tag them criminals and call them all sorts of evil names, in order for them to be eliminated, you are going to meet your Waterloo, because it's not going to happen. This is the same thing Chinas and Woru has been doing over the years, and we've been fighting against it till today. Now, you people are now coming in one voice. You are now beginning to speak in one voice. You are now beginning to show your motive from beginning, who you are. This is now who you are. We don't care whichever name they called, whether they call themselves ESN or not, or whatnot. As long as it's the same people that have been standing firm all along, all these years, since 2019 till today, since 2020 till today, we are not going to allow you to have your evil ways. It is impossible. We can't allow you. Just write it down that we cannot allow you to have your evil ways. This is the same thing ex-DOS members have been doing that led to the unaliving of innocent Igbo youths in 2021, 2022. You want to repeat it again in this our time? It's not going to happen. Whichever name they like, they can answer. You have no right to question the name they answered, because you don't care for them. You don't send them a dime. You don't send them nothing. For the past how many, almost 2 years now, you don't send them nothing. You don't give them nothing. You abandon them. We saw Chukwuka Fuebu took the Zoo Janjaweed terrorist army into the bush and ransacked Mother Valley. He was bragging. None of you condemned it. None of you came out to condemn it. You were clapping and praising him, because you did not come out to condemn such atrocities of Chukwuka Fuebu, because you were hoping to hear good news, to see that they have been eradicated, so that you can breathe, so that you can now go to your masters and present to them that you have done your job. Shame on all of you. Shame, if me bueno. This is how Simon Ekpa will stand all of you. All of you claiming you went to see Simon Ekpa. This is how he will stand. He go see I found this rubbish delona on a korogaka. On a korogaka. When you see Igwe Butuzo is there, Commander Gento and his men are there. The memo read by Njemekop, who is the right-hand man of Commander Gento. Epotata again criminals. You lose them Mazi Simon Ekpa na korogaka. Imera ofuma. Everybody go. Nonsense. And some idiots will be watching and listening to them. Some idiot will be watching and listening to them. We are not here to talk about name. We are talking about this. As long as they are these people that we all know, whichever name they want, they can answer. After all, they have been bearing BLA since 2023. Until Simon Ekpa went Subu, all of you abandoned them. Every Saturday na pota de ego. Every Saturday genkere na de ego. Every Saturday ngozo rabeze na de ego. Every Saturday this CRC na de ego. Till today, 1 naira bawuri so na enye ha. Only for you to come out now, because now on feeling na hey nke afro ha anya na ha nwere ike ịpụta na one group nwere ike ịpụta na ma ọ bụ this new DOS nwere ike ịpụta na wee use ha na wee dọkọcha attention ndị Biafrans bido tụwalụ ha ego. Onwe ihe ọzọ na-atụ unu egwu. Is there anything that you people are afraid of? Onwe ihe ọzọ unu na-atụ egwu. That this new DOS officials will use the Dokochalo minds of Biafra. Listen, let me tell you, if the newly appointed DOS members begin to do habido obonamfo that now, yes, they are serious. I will tell Biafrans that they are serious. Just for now. I'm just looking at them. For that now, the serious for the freedom. I will tell Biafrans that they are serious. And there's nothing any of you can do. There's nothing any of you saboteurs can do about it. Unless man for now, no quite the same something happen on social media. Man there, you won't see me. Man for now movement and American are the serious. I will tell Biafrans that they are serious. Stupid set of animals. Betrayers everywhere. Betrayers everywhere. Betrayers. Let me tell you people, all your evil will hit you so hard. All your evil will hit you so hard. I'm telling you. All your evil will hit you so hard. Look at Chike Dozie now. Look at China Sanworu. Those people that sent you people. Now. They are now running helter skelter because their time is up. Time go now. They are running helter skelter. Never you think that Simon Ekpa will remain in jail forever. Or maybe you think maybe when he comes out, he will no longer agitate for Biafra. Or maybe you need to before now put Ibujugo for Jugaba. Ibujuga Abage Jugo. Therefore, it doesn't matter. You can even live by that time. Even if you leave, your evil will still catch up with you. I want you to bear that in mind. Biafrans, I want you to connect the dots by yourself. Connect the dots with these three groups, the ex-DOS members, the group of Ogenkere, and the group of Ngozo Arabeze. I want you now to connect the dot by yourselves. Biasness will allow you. If stupidity will allow you, if biasness will allow you, if ignorance will allow you, use yourself, your hand, and tell yourself the truth. Why are they fighting these men? Why are they fighting them? And on that note, we have come to the end of this very broadcast. I am very, very angry. I don't want to receive any call. May God Elohim Chukwu Kikabiama bless you. If you have any question for me, especially if it's contrary to what I'm saying, keep your question when we come live either tomorrow or next. I'm not sure, but if you first tomorrow is not going to fail next. Keep your question, write it down. When I come live next tomorrow or tomorrow, bring that your question because I will open the line. I debate. Yeah, I want to debate people. Or do you have any debate? Does any of you, do you have any contrary opinion to what I said? Do you have any contrary opinion to what I said? Write it in the comment section so I can bring you now, so we can debate it. Do any one of you have contrary opinion to what I said? Do you want to debate me? I need somebody who will debate me, not somebody who will support me. Do you have any contrary opinion to what I have said? Let me send you the link now. So you come in here, let us debate. I want the people who will debate me. Anybody who is ready, I am giving you the opportunity now. Be here, can I debate here? Let us argue it in the public. Is there anyone that has contrary opinion? I'm looking at the comment section. I'm checking the comment section. I want to see who has contrary opinion so that you will come here. I'll send you the link direct now. So that you come here, let us talk. Let us debate it. I don't need anybody who supports me to call, to make comment. If you have contrary opinion, let me know in the comment section now. Say yes, you want to debate. So that we'll talk. We can have a chat now. Okay, nobody has contrary opinion. So thank God now everybody understand what is going on. Even though without my analysis, for you to see these mushroom groups now coming up now, fighting against the truth, aligning with the sacked DOS, you don't need any other analysis. It could before a long time ago that anybody contributing money to these criminals, you are contributing money to your ruins, to the destruction of your ancestral land. I said it. It's playing in your eyes now. You all are seeing it. They are now speaking in one voice. Kafara, where bata. They are speaking in one voice now. It's clear now. One voice. On a demaki feme. On that note, we have come to the end of this very broadcast. May God bless you. Thank you all for listening. From me, from here, may bless all of you. Bless your handwork, whatever you lay hand upon to survive, to put food on your table, which is of good. May God bless you and bless everything that you do. May God protect our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and protect our Prime Minister, Mazi Nnamdi, and give them victory, because their victory is the victory of the children of Chukwu Okike Abiama, the children of God. And may God protect our men, the BLA, the Biafra Liberation Army, wherever they are in their respective locations. May God protect all of them, both their commanders and their, of course, subordinates. Thank you all for listening. From me, from here, it is good evening.